Here we go. Richie's going to get us started.
Invalid.
And invalid straight away. That's what we like to see. Not. There's Bjorn. Let's see what Bjorn's got. Bjorn's going to get us underway then. Oof, just about.
I think he missed the.
I could see a bit of white line there. Okay. It's a nice leisurely Sunday drive. Oh, bottomed out on that curb, I think. He's keeping it rather clean, except for that incident with the curb, I think. It was bottoming out, as I say, in sort of turn 5, I'm tempted to say, I think it is.
Nah, he's not taking any risk. They're only 15, so...
Oh, yeah, no. Just get it on the board and come in.
Yeah.
Steinos has cranked out the hard tyres, which only means one thing.
I gonna spice tactic.
Oh gosh. I am scarred. Here's John. What's he got? 9.9. Lovely. Burst into the 9s. Jakob is completing one here as well. It's 10.7 there. Again, easing himself into it, I'd imagine there. Richie's fuel light is on, you know. Don't know whether he'll get through. I think he will. Bloisy obviously puts the time on the board as well. Greg is in the process of setting one. Deflated is starting one, I believe. It will be Richie next to the line. Again, nice and safe with 11.1. Just not putting it off track. Let's see, where's Greg? Where's Greg? There's Greg. Getting a lovely little toe up the straight there from his teammate. And John dives out of the way and allows Greg free access into that final chicane. No danger whatsoever of hitting Champion's Wall. Greg with an 11.0 goes up into 5th. I just think that toe was quite valuable. That one.
Yeah, it's a. I think he gained like 4 tenths by that toe. It's very powerful. And Steinos is in the box again. What?
Okay. Right. Okay, it's Deflated. Through on his lap. 10.1, closest to John so far.
Oh.
Dom's just in as well. Who else have we got in and around on track? Exotic is at the end of the straight. Let's see what the Red Bull driver's got, of course. Is known for having a fair bit of pace in this league. Our championship leader so far. Nice and assured, up into 4th place again. No real dramas going on there. Would not have wanted to be that Williams coming out of the pits there.
Yeah, I got a little bit scared for him.
And, of course, learned last week that Monaco was a cruel, cruel mistress. He had a shortcut straight out to the casino. And looking to pick up the pieces and make amends on another track where the walls are quite close. Oh, John's left the session. There goes Willow. A nice sort of nice and clean through what is a complicated chicane there. the hairpin. How are we getting the power down here? I think we're no, absolutely fine. No tetchy nature to the car at all. Willow
Nice
just
and
with 2
easy.
corners left to navigate.
Oh,
A little bit of curb. Invalidated, of course. That'll frustrate him to get to that point. And then it will go to waste.
yeah, he invalidated at the last turn, so he's going to do another out lap.
I was going to say, I'd imagine this would be a recharge and go again. He's just messaged me. He's messaged me on Xbox. Oh. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. Well done, TD. Oh. How are you getting on, Rids? 14 months in a row, TD. Well done.
What happened?
TD's subbed and I hadn't seen it because I wasn't on chat. He's just messaged me on Xbox for it. Oh. Honestly. Thank you, TD. Oh dear. 4th place for Josh there through with a 10.3. The lap I was focusing on. He was in 7th gear down the straight. I thought it was on. Let's see. Bloisy's got it. Has he? Has he? No.
I think he's
Not
doing
deploying.
Okay, I
I'm
don't
just
know what
looking
he's
for
doing.
someone who'll do a lap. Here we go. Chaz is through to start a lap.
Ooh.
Ooh. Tetchy on the back end through turn 2. Oof. Does really look like a bit of a Verstappen setup with a loose back end on that car.
No, it's a tricky track for Terrier hand here, mate.
Not seen anyone go as tetchy as that though so far, setup
Yeah,
wise or
it's strange for the
approach wise.
first flying lap, but at the middle, at the end of the stint, I had like 50% at the rear and like 37 at the front, so it's a really tricky track for here.
Oh, okay. Very sort of shaky, but I mean he's kept it on, and the rest of the lap looks fairly assured bar the first sector. Oh, and he's invalidated on the final corner inside the chicane. At least I keep him within the 107% rule.
Five minutes time. Uh, 4 minutes?
I'm counting it down, not at all. Whether you get through automatically.
I don't think.
And Chaz is invalidated again.
Nah, yes, nah.
It's time for 3 and 4 chicane.
I don't think they're going to do a lap.
Linus is retired out as well. He's not going to get out there in time. Chaz, it's all on you. Are we going to see a valid lap? How about Willow Padge? Right, it's completely valid through the first sector. Come on, Chaz. Well taken. Chicane at turns 8 and 9. Turn 10 hairpin now.
For Steinus I can understand, but
We are valid completely. There we go. There's Chaz. Oh, Steinus had a quali ban. Okay, that explained it. But yes, say a valid lap from Chaz. A half decent one at that on the mediums, up to 8th. Of course, another completely meaningless Q1 session. Dinos and Willow not setting a lap. Richie propping the pack up from the bottom. And John sat pretty in the 109s at the very, very top. Oh. Let's get going. Here's that guy. I'm being rather specific, of course. So gets us going. First out around to set a lap. Very, very cautious on the exit turn 4 there. Not through the DRS zone around the kink at turn 7. Yeah. Still keeping it in quite nicely there, that guy again, just nice and safe for now. Ooh, a little bit of a look up at the hairpin. Down towards the final 2 corners now. 13 and 14. Invalid. Invalid. Again.
Yeah, wasn't a great last chicane.
So we said about track limits. I feel like there's going to be a lot of track limits penalties just handed out by turns 13 and 14 being there. As Bjorn goes fastest, 10.010. 110010. And Yaka very, very close up as well there.
I think even the second chicane is a tricky one for track limits. Oh,
Even some problems at the minute, isn't it? Greg, ooh. Him squirming across the curb there. 10.5 for him. He's of course a lot better than what he did in Q1, but I think for a lot of these drivers that'll be the case. John's I think next up. In the Alpha Tauri. It will be the Alpha Tauri. I'm not going to call it its new name yet. But up to the final couple of turns. Takes it nice and clean, a little bit cleaner than his teammate. And John through, and again just into the 109s. Marginally quicker, I think, than what he did last time. 109.9 again. Let's see Willow. See what he's got. Again, usually quick. Whether he'll be able to pull any ground in on Exotic's advantage during this race. He put himself into a good position for that, really. Turning away to evade Champion's Wall. 109.7. And the quickest time we've seen by a couple of tenths there. Chaz, I think, is on one. Bloisy is on one. And Dom is coming up to the final chicane.
Oh, he tapped the wall.
Very close and similar way to what Willow did. He's gone faster than Willow. 109.712. We're getting close. Getting very, very close with these guys. Chaz is on a lap and a valid one at that.
I don't know if you saw like the
very good.
The line that Willow does on the finish line. Oh.
Yeah, he did go to. Oh, there's Chaz. Quicker still. He did go to the left-hand side.
I don't know what's the best line for that. I think maybe the more inside line.
Oh God. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's not going to be any, breaches of track limits in that at all. Honestly. Damn it.
Oh.
That was aggressive, wasn't it? To say the least. Ooh, a little lock up again at the hairpin. Well, careering down towards those final two corners again. Bounce it off of both the curbs as close as he dares to the wall. And hug that line to the finish to third place. He's eclipsed Willow, but it is Red Bull, McLaren, Red Bull, McLaren. And all in the 109.7s at the minute. 4 drivers separated by 900ths of a second. From the grid.
Think Rishi's the next one? Yep.
Yeah, let's see him. Quite a lot of battery power left compared to some of the others at the moment, Richie. Nice tight run to the line, 11.0. That'll make that guy feel a little bit better. Top Gun's invalid. I think Gregor's recharging. No, I don't know.
I don't know if he was recharging because he was only like 3 tenths behind his old lap.
Yeah, I think he's on it. I think he's on it, Greg. No, he's not. Straight in pits. Let's see what the Haas driver can do. Still up there, undeniably quick. So, champion of season 4. Close in season 5. Looking gunning towards the top as well, but he's got to get up there with the likes of Exotic and Willow and his teammate Bjorn as well, in among many others up there at the minute. He's certainly got up there and put himself in the mix with a 109.8. We are very, very close at the top here. He's got about 800th improvement there through the first sector. Would see him clear of John currently. It's lost time through that chicane, or through the chicane of turn 8 and 9. It's down to about 200ths improvement there.
Oh.
Dom and Exotic have retired out and given themselves a easier ride. Willow's gone with them. He'll navigate his way through all this traffic now to try and set himself another lap. Here we go. Takes it nice and tight in turn 8. Very, very nice line there.
He found a lot of time. He's looking for, I think, P4 right now.
If you're looking at P4, you could be looking at P1.
Oh, yes, no ERS.
Oh, it's close, isn't it? 3%. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, just about. 5th place. Certainly see him through, I'd imagine. Although,
yeah,
to be fair, the pack are only 3 tenths behind. Ooh, deflated.
Oh, no.
That was a little bit of backside jiggling action there. Was obviously out of turn 2, but I think he seems to have at least kept going for it, so it couldn't have cost him too much. Did know on the Delta, I suppose, but he does have to get this lap in.
Oh,
he is 4 tenths up. If everyone can show this level of improvement, then Josh and Björn could both be in trouble.
Let me. Jacob is improving by almost 2 tenths. Greg is improving.
Oh, and that's invalid from Deflated.
Oh, I think Deflated is out.
13.
Oh, oh no, Greg.
Yeah, Greg is out. Steinos obviously goes anyway, we know that much. Has Richie got a front wing on that car? He has,
Yep.
It's just black. I couldn't see it.
Oh, that guy invalidated, mate. I think...
There's a flag.
Lucky Deflated,
Not enough
I think.
for Top Gun. Deflated, as I say, invalidated, so he's got to count on other drivers not getting enough. Jakob jumps him. Greg's not going to improve. That guy's not going to improve.
Ooh,
Richie is a couple of tenths up, but he would need close to 1.2 really to jump.
7 tenths.
7 tenths is a hard thing to find in the final sector. He has found a little bit though and jumped that guy.
Not even almost.
Deflated. By the skin of his teeth is going to get through. At the end of this session, the Qualiban Steinos, along with that guy, Richie, Top Gun, and Greg. So both the Williams go in that one. Richie did manage to jump that guy. Good lap from Richie. Greg, as I say, just not able to improve. Did back out of and invalidate, I think, his lap in his attempt, which means Deflated gets lucky and gets through. Chaz at the top there, but look at that top 4, especially 900ths between them, 1300ths down to 6th. And if you're outside a half a second of the leaders, you were out of Q1.
And Jacob is... No, he's backing off.
Yeah, I know, he's going to give himself a bit of space. Exotic is going first.
Oh, I think John is not in the session.
Oh no.
Nope, he isn't. Oh, here he is.
Oh. Yay.
Oh.
John will get in to have a lap then. Exotic has kept it really nice and quite clean again. Nothing untoward so far.
Bjorn is
Really
faster. No. Oh wow.
Let's see, where's Exotic at through 2 sectors? 41.3 through 2 sectors.
Oh! Ooh. I'm sorry, mate, but Bjorn almost lost it. Oh. I literally switched on Bjorn and he was almost
and Exotic's invalid.
Ooh.
Invalidated at final chicane. That's probably why he's gone so early. He's given him a couple of chances to avoid that. Jakob, that's a great time. The 10.0. Bjorn obviously must have had a bit of a shake.
Yeah, he almost did the Canada hits that weight. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, Dom.
Oh.
What a lap.
Oh, Willow. Let's see Willow here.
9.4. That's a scorcher of a lap.
Oh, Willow. Oh.
Oh, there's a 9.3 for Willow. Deflated's next through. Only a 10.5 for Deflated.
I think Chaz.
Bloisy's put himself up into the conversation there in third.
Oh, Chaz invalidated. Oh. Oh, what a first sector.
Water is wet. Huh?
Oh wow. Chaz did that 19-1.
Wow. And then invalidated.
He was almost 2 tenths faster than Willow first sector.
Oh.
And Josh?
Yeah, well, he's still in and around, I think. At the minute, 41.8 through 2 sectors is quite close to where Exotic was. Reasonably so. Of course, you've got to get through the final chicane to be able to get this lap on the board. Exotic didn't manage to do that. Josh has managed to do that. With a little bit of wall avoidance on the way out. 10.2 for Josh. Chaz has backed out.
I think he had a mistake, 100%, I think.
And here goes Exotic winding up to start a lap. And on we go.
Oh!
A little bit of a slide out of turn 1 towards turn 2, just under braking, and really the back end of the car not talking to him at all out of turn 2.
Yeah, oh wow.
Okay so far, obviously through the corner where... Oh, there's a slide out of turn 7 there.
Yeah, he's 4 tenths behind the Willow first sector.
I mean, I'm not surprised. The back end of that car is loose.
Yeah, 100%.
He's really just possibly trying a little too hard, and he's very, very slow. He's a long way down on what his first attempt was. Through 2 sectors, onto the grass. Yeah, he's given up, I think.
Is he going
This will just be a banker for Exotic, I'd imagine, and he'll have another go later on. No, he's not even going to bank that.
Nah, yes, time.
Oh, yes, John is going to get himself a lap on the board as long as he doesn't invalidate it. He is being tailed quite closely by Chaz. I don't know if he's going to try and let him through before he gets going. Here he goes, fires it through the final chicane. John is on the way for his flying lap. Blighted by internet issues, but he's going to get himself a run. So far looking pretty rapid through the first couple of chicanes on this track.
Always close.
The ones with turn 6 and 7. Everybody except Josh on track currently, and Josh is making his way.
Oh, Josh backed off, I think.
It's going to be 41.4 for John through 2 sectors. This is close.
Just to let you know, Chaz, I think I think he didn't even.
He's got time for one more, I think, Chaz.
No, I think he wants to do 2 out laps.
Here's John going to the left to the line, 109.6 for him, but it was invalid.
Oh,
he's going to have one more go. He invalidated that at the final chicane.
How much time is left? Oh.
I mean, for John, it has to be now. It has to be that, it has to be this lap. He's got about 20% energy at the start, but he's got to go for it because he hasn't got anything on the board. Björn is going to be next round to complete. Charles did do that out lap, didn't he, in that warm-up. And up to 3rd for Björn. Jakob is now starting. We've got... what was that?
Deflated,
the Red Bull of Exotic starting now. Loisy's getting going as well. And Josh is just about going to make it.
Oh, John is going to the box 100%.
John into the pits. 10th place start for John then.
Oh, Dom! He's out. Invalidated.
He's invalidated it. So Willow currently tops the session. Deflated
Willow's
looking for an improvement.
I think we're going to see a 9-1 maybe.
To 3rd. What's Chaz got after that double warm? 3rd place now with about 109.5.
Let's see.
Willow was nearly 600ths of a second up through 2 sectors. What's he got?
Wow.
It's a 109.2 we are on now. Brilliant from Willow. Jakob unable to improve.
Oh, Exotic invalidated.
Exotic invalidated, so he's going to be joining John.
Mate, he was 1,000 behind Willow. I'm not joking. No, it was faster by 6,000.
And there's Josh through, and we end the session. But up into 3rd for Josh, a great qualifying for him. It's an all McLaren front row. Like I say, we've got 2 big guns in 9th and 10th. Unable to set a lap in Q3. Exotic and John, as I say, sharing the 5th row together. Well, Willow and Dom, as I say, top the timesheets at the end of this qualifying session from Josh, from Chaz, and then from Deflated in 5th. Loisy did more than throw his hat into the ring, half a second off of the top, and in 6th place. Björn in 7th and Jakob in 8th. As we say, Exotic and John will start 9th and 10th. In the first track in F1 to race near a sphere, I will say. Have that, Las Vegas. Here we are, on the grid. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And still 5, and there we are, away we go. Willow and Dom. Line of stern. Willow with the inside line, of course, and gets away well. Blois has gone a little bit wide into turn 1, but has been able to collect it back up. A little bit running wide from the Haas next to him, as Josh and Chaz go for it side by side, but not for much longer
Wait,
there.
this
Björn
one.
and Deflated, and there is a spin back there, and it's Top Gun, and it is Greg. And the first big casualty, then Björn and Deflated really going at it hammer and tongs together there. Take telemetry off, don't do that. And Jakob and Bloisy. Bloisy's off into the middle of the turn 8 and 9 chicane. Exotic and John both gaining a place as a result of that. A little bit of a lock-up there from the Alfa Romeo. Jakob, I think it was. I think that has almost caused a pile-up. Exotic and Jakob. Exotic's got him on straight line speed alone. And RedDragan has left the session. Let's get him back in.
I'm sorry. I was stuck in race director.
Boo!
I was watching the track limits for lap 1.
I will have to get you back in. Here we go. Let's get red buff. There we are. So, let's say Willow away scot-free. Dom still tailing along behind him, but no real danger so far. The real danger, I think, is coming to Bloisy at the minute. He's being tailed by John. John looking at a move. And he has gone to the inside of turn 10, the hairpin, but Bloisy's going to have a much better exit. And John, I think, is about to learn the hard way that you don't... Oh, that's an Alfa Romeo off just back there. Richie has just gone in the wall.
Is he out? I can't see.
He's just reset to track, which is a little bit naughty. But there wasn't anything behind him. Steinos is already on a track limits penalty.
Already? Oh, wow.
Managed to get track limits penalty before DRS was enabled.
Mate, we have already 1 page.
It's somewhat
I'm not
impressive.
joking. Wow.
Richie's in the pits,
no,
as I say. I think Dom's on a track limit penalty as well.
Ha. Wow.
Oh dear. Now this is my kind of racing. Track limits paradise, Canada. Land of hope, maple syrup, and something else to do with some other species of leaf. There we go. And another lock up there. Another one, I think it was, I don't know if it was Jakob or Bloisy. Both of them have been having some real troubles on the front tyres. As Bloisy is being lined up by John here. That's very easy.
There's a
DRS,
7 car.
no contest.
There's a 7 cars DRS straight.
Top Gun has got Greg as well. He tries to surge back through the field. Top Gun was a little bit of a well, bit of a sort of a dark horse in NA last season, but hasn't proved to be that so far in AT1.
Oh, the McLarens. Oh, Dom touched the wall.
Close.
He's out. Ooh.
Oh,
Out
it's
of the track.
Dom. And he's lost the position to Chaz there. There's only a couple of tenths between them, but it does seem a rather unforced error as a lock-up from Chaz. Could let Dom back in, but I think Willow has managed to get himself out of DRS.
I'm going to tell you.
Dom could be in
this
trouble. Or Chaz could be in trouble from Dom.
Oh, wow.
Looking at Deflated and Josh there. Deflated's got Josh.
This was perfect for Willow.
Oh, it has. Oh, and that guy has joined his adversary Steinos in track limits paradise, and Mulder has taken that guy through to turn 1.
Mate, I'm not joking. There's 2 pages. Oh, wow.
2 pages of warnings.
No, I'm not joking. I'm serious. 2 pages.
Oh no. I'm getting disqualified on Sunday.
Oh.
If these guys can't keep it in the track, I definitely can't. Chaz, I think, is lining up a return move on Dom. I think Willow might have had a small lock up into the hairpin. Or whether it's just lingering tyre smoke there now or not. Willow could have played this a little bit smarter by just bringing his teammate a little bit into the DRS. But Dom has got no such help. Chaz makes light work of him there, as does John on Exotic. Oh, and that is the Alpine of Bloisy losing it big time out of the wall of towards the wall of champions. Squirming away from it, avoiding it in the end, but really just seemed like it got a whole lot too much power on the curb.
Wow, Dom is struggling a lot. Is out of the DRS? Now it's backing?
Just about, isn't he? I think he might still have it for this one.
Yeah, he has it.
Still just about got it for this one, but it doesn't do a lot in this particular section of track.
Eating
So
by...
I think with a bit of energy he might be able to keep in. That is another.
Yeah, but
I do
ERS
just wonder if
plus
that's lingering
ERS
tyre smoke.
is very powerful here. Oh,
Yellow.
yeah, Greg. Unlucky
Greg
for
is
him.
slow.
Really unlucky.
And Mulder has got Steinos there as well, just into the final chicane. We are on with Chaz and Dom. I feel like Chaz did, well, it has been gaining back a little bit on Willow, and Dom definitely has been closing the gap back up. Bjorn is having a battle with John. Bjorn was the only driver to start on a soft set of tyres.
I think he's going to do two pit stops
now. I would hope he'd do 2 pit stops on that. He might be forced into it even if he wasn't planning to. I think he could be about to be in danger. A little lock up there.
Oh, wow, how many track limits?
We've still only got 3 penalties.
Let me count it, wait.
That guy has taken Bloisy. Bloisy's struggling big time as well. Pretty much line astern so far. Willow's checked out and the rest of them just are in a bit of a train. It's a train that I think John... there's Exotic's penalty. Track limits.
Without counting this word... Oh! He's in the wall! It's out!
And it's Chaz out!
Oh, he lost it.
Oh, he's dropped it. It's a safety car.
He lost the back. Yeah.
Definitely dropped it out of turn 7 there.
Oh, this is
too
very
much
good
power
for
too
Bjorn.
soon for the Red Bull driver. This is ideal for Bjorn.
I think another soft.
To get rid of those softs. And I think the medium runners might well be thinking they will have their hands forced.
Oh, almost contact with Exotic.
Yeah. Which is...
oh, Willow was so ahead.
Willow in the pits.
Oh, he's in the pits.
Dom in the pits as well. Oh, McLaren, it's all about... Oh, no!
No.
Dom's got a drive-through.
No,
Dom's retired. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That has robbed us of what could be a good race. Bjorn, I think, has had to wait for his teammate in the pits as well. Soft to medium for him. Most of the medium runners have put another set of mediums on.
No,
Jakob's in for a
this
set of
was
hards.
perfect for Willow. Yeah, it's a 50-50 maybe, because it was very fast.
He was checking out, but I don't think there's going to be anything that would stop him checking out in this one. If I'm honest, in this next stint.
Yeah, it was 2 seconds ahead.
Greg and Richie have both been in as well. So we'll be waiting for them to catch up to the back of this queue. So we've got everyone except Jakob on except Jakob and that guy on medium tyres. Sorry. Jakob on a new set of hards and that guy choosing a set of softs and committing to another stop. So, I mean, Jakob, if he can nurse those tyres, that could be an absolute miracle call, but I do just think that that's going to be a little bit too far for those.
Yeah, it's a close
With
one.
any meaningful performance, at least. Exotic, I think, has nearly had a couple of little collisions with Bjorn just ahead of him, but I feel like that's mainly down to probably not being used to actually sitting behind any other cars in the safety car. Usually it's just away at the front. Greg, I think, is just about going to catch up. Richie, depending on how quick he is, might force a slightly late call from Burnt.
Oh wait, I think Chaz had 20 seconds penalty from Imola, maybe?
Oh no, it was going to carry over.
Yeah, he's gonna... Oh no!
It just keeps going. Yeah, we're going to have one more lap behind our favourite safety car driver in that mediums. Yeah, he'll catch up. He'll catch up, he's fine. Easy catch up for Greg. We'll be away at the end of this lap. So our retirees, obviously Chaz and Dom at the bottom there. Chaz dropping it to cause this safety car at turn 7, losing the back end and careering into the wall.
I've clipped the Chaz incident.
Oh no.
Yeah, he lost his back.
And Dom incurring a penalty for speeding under the safety car, quickly retiring out just after that. That and the fact he had just followed Willow into the pits would have made a very, very miserable trip through. But
Plus a drive-through, I don't know if you said it.
Eh?
Yeah, the drive-through, I don't know if you said.
He did, yeah. And there goes Willow. Willow's away, and I think he's dropped Josh really, really nicely.
Oh.
The action is all going to go on behind him. Is there any action at all, or are we all just following each other single file? I think we are all single file so far. A little bit of a shake from Steinos up in 8th place there. Bjorn's in the steward's little black book, overdriving the track limits. But Willow is away, and Willow was away rather brilliantly.
Steinos and that guy.
Let's have a look at them. Well, we're with Jakob at the front of a training, or in front of his own separate train at the minute there. Small look. Oh, and that is Jakob round. That has just taken Steinos completely off guard. That braking point. And Steinos tags him round. Now got that guy for close company. There was a move attempted there. There was certainly a look at it from, I think, Bloisy.
Josh and
It's about to
Willow.
get tasty down here. Jakob and Mulder. We're 3 wide in turn 2.
Oh, Richie is off.
Mulder and Top Gun. Richie off at the back there. He's lost a bit of ground, of course. Still got Mulder and Top Gun in close company here. Jakob, I think, potentially being a little bit of a cork in the bottle with those hards on. Top Gun, is he going to have a look? He more than thought about it. Filtered in behind in the end of it. Bides his time a little longer against Mulder. Mulder goes to the inside on Jakob. Side by side at turn 10.
Oh, Top Gun.
Top Gun's going to be looking for a good exit here, and I think he's just been cut off a little bit by Mulder there. There's not enough track on that bit of in that particular section. Going 3 into it. Watch from Top Gun. No, we're not going 3 into it. Mulder from Jakob from Top Gun. Mulder did get that move done quite nicely. All fighting over the final points paying position at the moment. So Jakob, I think those hard tyres are going to be suffering at the moment.
Oh, Josh is flashing already, what?
I mean, it takes some doing to keep with Willow. He had actually pulled him in a little bit.
Wow, what? 2 laps and he's already flashing?
Who else have we got? We've still got Top
Yeah,
Gun
flashing, wow.
Going close there. We're going to jump on with the leaders here, because Josh, I think, is going to have a rather helpful little push of DRS behind him. Behind Willow.
He went on the grass.
But he still pulled him in rather nicely. Deflated, I think, is behind. And he is sandwiched between John and Björn. Björn practically pushing him round turn 2. Looking further down now as well. Top Gun, Jakob, Mulder, both all against each other once more. Mulder's kind of escaped it a little now. But Top Gun will be eager to clear Jakob and to get back onto the back of that Ferrari.
It's going to be really close for the DRS now. At the top.
Oh, yeah, what? Deflated then. 3/10 to Björn, 5/10 to Exotic. That guy's tyres are probably going to start hurting a little bit. Top Gun has cleared Jakob, by the way.
Oh.
And down towards the main overtaking zone. Still Willow leads. And that guy on Steinos has done it under DRS. And Steinos is going to have a go at getting him back. Minus DRS assistance, but it is that open rear wing that has just kept that guy ahead of the Dutchman. Bloisy is close in tow on this battle as well now. Back up to the battle. It's starting behind John. He's been dropped a little bit by Josh and by Willow. Starting to form a train of his own just behind him.
Let's see. Good.
Let's have a
No.
look. Josh is definitely having a look at Willow there. I think he will need possibly one more good lap. Steinos gets back through on that guy, who also gets himself a track limits penalty just to make it a really bad couple of corners for him. Loisy's also very, very close up to that guy, but we're on board with Ewan at the moment. Still chasing Deflated for 4th place. Stuck right in the middle of this battle. Just biding his time again. As Richie gets himself a track limits penalty. Trying to play catch up there, 6 seconds off of the back of Greg. Greg has got Jakob in sight though. As Bloisy gets himself a track limits penalty. See where we are for penalties at the minute. 3 for everyone except that guy with 6. And Josh again looking at Willow and approaching at a fair rate of knots, but getting to about that 2/10 mark and just backing out. We might have to do it under the pits, or on the pit stops.
Ooh, that guy on Steinos.
Well, Bloisy on the both of them really. Bloisy's up to 7th there.
Oh, Steinos!
And Steinos sending it. That guy giving him absolutely no room. Wheel banging galore. Top Gun's going to have a good chance to get through here, I'd imagine. And here comes the other Williams. Will he outbrake his teammate? No, he's just backed out. Steinos through the middle of the chicane. And I think Top Gun around the outside of turn 10. Is he going to try it, or is Steinos going to block him out? It's giving him absolutely a car width and a credit card in between. But Top Gun has eventually got round, but Steinos I think must be running a slightly lower wing setup, because even with that slipstream, Top Gun cannot keep ahead. There's Mulder next through on him as well.
Oh, Steinos on.
Oh, and he's hit Steinos. Mulder's into Steinos. Round into the infield in turn 1. Is Steinos there?
I don't think it's
Mulder just getting all too keen on that move and really getting his braking all wrong.
I don't think he's he's in the wall. No, Steinos is struggling a lot.
I'd imagine his tyres have got pretty warm, obviously going skidding across the track like that.
Yeah, but Steinos messed up a lot for him and Mulder. Strange thing, I think. Ooh. Bjorn is really close.
Ooh. Had a look at Deflated there. Will he get another go, do you think, at turn 1? Deflated still got some helpful DRS to defend with, though. It must be said, John's doing really well at the front of this particular queue.
He's going. Oh, Steinos again.
Steinos with the track limits penalty again. Mulder has overtaken that guy. Oh, Bjorn, real close up to Deflated now. Hanging on that Ferrari's engine. On that gearbox.
Oh wow, mate. Oh my god, how many warnings. Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna put it on the I'm not even gonna put it on the screen, it's gonna be too many. I've seen so many warnings until you see 82. There we go. We have got Bjorn and Deflated side by side. Bjorn gets the move done just about on the inside, back end complaining under acceleration. And I think Exotic had a big moment behind them. It kept it on track and all four wheels facing the right way. Bjorn gets his move done. He gets his man and is up into fourth. That guy, as I say, I'd imagine those soft tyres are going to start to go off and his teammate is attacking in big style at the minute.
Ooh.
See, can sometimes be a little bit patient, but does definitely have a mistake in him. Wonder whether he'll just try and force the issue on there, on that guy at some point.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh. Oh.
Oh, well, that guy has left it very wide through the hairpin. His exit will be better. Top Gun's line will be much, much better.
Exotic's in.
Exotic into the pits. You've got to admire him for going early. Is that going to be set of softs? No, it's another set of medium. He started on the hards, didn't he?
Yeah, he started on the arts.
Yeah. That would do it. Jakob is also in to get rid of those hard tyres. I think he has had a rotten stint on those. Replacing that for the yellow marked medium. Oh, and that is that guy in the wall. Very, very odd place to lose it, it has to be said. I think that's an extended drop.
Oh, deflated.
That guy will need another trip through the pits if he didn't already, with those soft tyres going off rather quickly.
13 laps with softs.
Top Gun chasing Mulder and Bloisey.
Oh!
Bit of a lock-up there, I think, from Mulder. Unless it was just lingering tyre smoke again. Josh and Willow are close at the front as well. Action everywhere you look here at the moment. Josh isn't going to get close enough, but Mulder has got Bloisey. And a DRS overtake down that back straight.
Is Bloisey going to go?
Bloisey, I think he's defending it. Defending well.
Oh, Bjorn is really close to John.
See, he's certainly getting there, isn't he? Oh. Tracking him through. And will he be able to have a move on John, do we think, here? Who's going to blink first in terms of coming into the pits as well? That's going to be the interesting question. Could be a potentially race-deciding question.
Let me see.
Bjorn is up into third position. Willow's got a track limits penalty as well.
Oh,
Bjorn
no.
and John both come in. Done really well to keep it out of the back of each other, it has to be said as well.
Willow and Josh needs to box.
They could end up being in trouble if these guys have a good outlap. Bjorn and John. They'll just need to not trip over each other. It's going to have to be a qualifying lap for them, and that's not a good place for them to come out either, but it's an opportune slide of that back axle from Greg. Exotic forces his way through on Greg. John is on the soft as well, so he has got a big chance, but he needs to clear Exotic first.
Now strategy is something.
Well, Bjorn forced his way through, and he had to.
Oh, what happened?
Yellow, where are we? That is a Ferrari. No, it's not. It's Richie. now for Romeo.
No damage, I think he only spun. Deflated?
Let's see. Deflated is in. We have got John through on Exotic and just about making that final turn as well. John and Bjorn have got deflated, no problem at all. There's a set of soft tyres to the end for DeflatedWee from here.
Ooh, and Willow is starting to push.
I would imagine. So he just needs to...
It's a warning for Willow here. Ooh. He's struggling a lot here on track limits, I think.
Well, just needs to try and push on, but keep it between the lines. John has got a stormer of an exit out of turn 7. And under DRS, between turns 7 and 8, he has taken Bjorn. That is that extra traction on those softer tyres. All of that right in action.
Josh.
And Josh is in. Undercut attempted by Josh. No real risk. I think he could have come in at the same time as Willow, but there is a set of softs.
Yeah, well, Josh
Mulder
had the
got him, but he
option
hasn't
for
pitted yet.
arts or softs. So
John and Bjorn both through. Where is Josh going to feed out? Oh, he's taken too much. He's gone on the grass. And that has cost him potentially a podium position on track at least. I know he's got a couple laps fresher tyres, so he can battle back, but could have had it on track straight away. This is less than ideal in terms of a pit exit for Josh if he's trying to stay ahead of Willow.
Is Willow going to respond?
You would imagine it'd have to. I think he will.
Box.
Into the pits
Yes.
he goes.
Oh.
Box from McLaren, just about hitting the pit limiter line. Mulder, as long as he doesn't come in pit, will take the lead of this race. I imagine he'd have to come into pit though. No, he stayed out. Mulder leads.
Let's see. Ooh. Really
This
close.
will be helping Willow. Be helping Willow big time. Wow, we are 2, 3. Oh my goodness, Mulder is a cork in the bottle at the moment. Bjorn takes the lead. John's through as well. Willow's in. Oh, we're 3 wide at turn 3. That's the Alpha Tauri of John who was barged off of track. Exotic is then in there. John's lost a whole host of positions to this.
No, this was really good for Willow.
It's gone from 2nd to 7th, and Willow has got an absolute... That could not have gone any better for him. That's an incredible slice of luck. Really close competitive racing in among the top 7. Bjorn has cut ties with the rest of them now, though. He's away from the DRS. No DRS for Willow. Not just yet, at least, but say this is about to get close. That guy with another track limits penalty. Josh currently is on course for the win, it has to be said.
Yes, but John, even with the mistake, is looking for a P3 right now.
I think really he had to back out. There was nowhere really he could have gone. I'd say it's a mistake, but I just think that is unfortunately racing from his perspective. It's deflated. Eyes up. A move on Exotic. And soft versus the medium. There is no match whatsoever. Exotic again could find himself going backwards very quickly. Willow through on Bjorn. Here we go. Is Bjorn going to have a go at trying to get him back? It's the Haas drivers. Bjorn really, quite charitably, has let Josh through. He could have really had a go at that, and I think that might have helped Josh a little more. Still got John pushing Deflated round turn 2 there as well. Top Gun is also in a fight a little bit back there with Bloisy and Steinos and Greg on the same piece of tarmac as Steinos goes to the outside towards turn 1. DRS assisted, gets the move done nicely. Holds it clinically around the outside of turn 1. Deflated and Exotic. Deflated up the inside of Exotic for P4. Again, John really holding on to the back of that Red Bull.
6 laps. Oh.
6 laps of action. John on Exotic. It gets done. John can try and make himself a charge now, but got to gain at least 4 seconds to even get close to Josh. How are we looking with Greg versus Steinos there? That's Greg pulling out of the slipstream to have a bit of a look at a move, but has stacked it a little bit in the final a couple of corners. Really scuppered his chance of a move. Penalties wise, we are 9 for that guy, 6 for Richie, 9 for Steinos, and 3 for anyone in the top 10.
They're already flashing the top 2.
Yeah, trying really to just, trying to get away, and obviously Willow has to get away. Josh, all he has to do is keep with him. John now getting very, very close to Deflated, who was also trying to regenerate some energy. Give it a go into turn 1. He's more than thought about it. Does hang on for another lap, does John. Loisy, first one in the top 10 to end up with 6 seconds worth of time penalties. An Exotic quickly becoming the second as well.
Oh! Let's see if Josh gets the DRS. No, I think he's going to get it.
I think Josh will get the DRS. John has just overtaken Deflated. John's got his man. It's 2.8 seconds up to Björn. A further 2.3 to the back of Josh. So really does need to somehow pull 5 seconds on tyres that are a couple of laps older to be able to get anywhere near that lead that he was craving. Really shaky out the final turn there, John, and that has let Deflated back in. All the champions didn't claim him, but the curb on the side of it definitely did.
Oh, almost thought John was going the inside.
Steinos once again is.
It's 1 second. I think Willow needs to push. It's going to be really close.
Wheel to wheel, and whoa!
Josh is out of DRS. Ooh.
Outside of that second that he needed is Josh. And I think Steinos is off. Steinos is off and in the wall. Yes, no DRS for Josh. It does run the risk of being cut adrift.
Oh my god.
John on Deflated. He gets his man back there. hoping for a slightly cleaner exit this time, John, and he does get that. And he secures his 4th place. So next mission is to try and get back within that 3 seconds of Bjorn just ahead of him. And that could get him a podium.
Can Willow get this win?
I think it's a tall order. You know, with a couple of laps to go, I think had he had about 5 to go, would have been debating it. But I think unless Josh has some real serious mistakes between now and the end, I think he might have this wrapped up.
But he gained 6 tenths. Ooh, it's close. Plus, they're both out of the ERS. Ooh,
I
deflated
mean,
than Johnson. Sorry.
Look tasty, isn't it, towards the end? Deflated, yeah. Pin to the back of John again.
2 laps.
No move on, and we go back to Top Gun and Mulder as they swap places. Top Gun up to 7th. We need to make 6/10 a lap with Willow to secure a win in this race. It will have to be 2 absolutely flawless laps from him. Josh is just going to keep on chasing and chasing and chasing. You know what he's like. We are still on with John, who hasn't been able to make any real meaningful ground. And any indent into that advantage that Bjorn's got, which means all Bjorn's got to do is keep it in the lines for a podium.
Sorry. Oh, that guy.
Richie, I think that's yeah, that's that guy around in the wall.
Nah, I think Josh. Oh, maybe.
It's going to be close. Half a second.
I think it's going to be between.
Pulled about 6/10, isn't he, in the last lap?
No, it's really strange.
That guy again. It's close. It's going to be a countdown all the way. 3/10. Willow is giving it some. Willow could end up being the one who wins this race. Steinos into the pits and retires. Can't put himself through one more lap.
Oh, he's going to get the slipstream. Oh.
2.5 laps. Little slipstream indeed.
It's very perfect.
And Willow will come to the line. He is 3/10 ahead of his adversary, but he will not win the race. Josh wins in Canada from Willow. Bjorn will come through 3rd. John just about being edged out for 4th. 5th is Deflated, 6th is Exotic, building up from his disappointing qualifying. Top Gun in 7th, Mulder 8th at the minute. Bloisey will come through on track in 9th, but I do think he'll lose that to Jakob. And Mulder's done the DNF glitch.
I think it was the best race of the season. I don't know for you, but it was really good.
Last week.
Oh, you're right. Last week was.
But it was good. It did keep you guessing a bit. Even when the on-track action dried up somewhat, it just definitely kept you guessing.
Yeah, but the main problem last week was Monaco, and we had a lot of overtakes on Monaco.
Yeah, no, it was a good race, but for a different reason this week. It was just, as I say, it was a let's think. What was it? It was more of a strategy battle, wasn't it? And of course, I think that really it was always going to be that sort of that pit stop that decided it after the safety car. And it was that big curveball that that John got thrown his way, coming out in among that battle with about 5 other cars. That was less than ideal for him, and he did come off worse. And it is Josh who keeps it between the lines and takes the victory here in Canada. Willow second. And Björn in third to complete the podium. So 2 Hasses on the podium. Well, we did think that there might have been 2 McLarens there. John fourth is a good result for him from 10th on the grid. Deflated 5th, Exotic 6th, Top Gun in 7th. Jakob, as I say, I think will end up 9th with Mulder's DNF glitch. Blois is just about clinging on to the final point there. And of course did have a couple of retirees in Chaz and in Dom, and Steinos with a lap to go. Ended up pitting it in.
Good race.
But wow. Yeah, like I say, good for a different reason, really. It wasn't like it was overtaking every lap, but it was a, you know, it was a good sort of 4-wheel chess battle, really.
What's next week? Oh, Bahrain.
Oh, Bahrain. I don't like Bahrain. Bahrain's boring. I've seen too much of it. No, we'll do it all again, of course, this time next week. Got 82 in Track Limits Paradise Canada still to come.
Oh.
And as the beef pops off in the AT1 chat, we are going to bid you a farewell. We'll see you all again next week.